in our second leg, you know. That was on the 6th of May. And our boy will go see Pemienza San Siro. Now, after the game, Anna Inter Milan for head coach Simone Inzaghi, Eko share Inter Milan in penny for. I don't see the team or person in the next season. No. Akrana your friend Femi Lopez will see a kind of Barcelona. Nenite no. Nankonya ya. Inter for penny for bet me Barcelona for akasa. Nanka Femi Lopez no. Ohun is as Barcelona under Hansi Flick. The first 11 will be a fitter. Ono no onse da enyo obi obewura first level nim. Banka umbetima ye no ma convince boy no. Nanka Femi Lopez abe join Inter Milan bobuko na. Anko no Simone Inzaghi na ni beje. Ana okache Inter Milan fo mpanyimfo no. 3 days later, ana Inter Milan mpanyimfo eto omonsa e de frɛ 2 members of Stellar Group. Omo represented Femi Lopez. Na nipa mienu omu free Stella ekọ meeting ase no. Na ye Joshua Bennett ana Luis Alonso ana omu ko meeting ase. Na omu ko share Inter Milan mpanyimfo no. Ana Inter for the two menim say. Oma pranti e friend say Davide Fratesi. Manchester ana Atletico Madrid aba ho so omo pa brantie no. Ana omu say to obi a obe replace Mkhitaryan. Enti se Davide Fratesi free bobo koni mo mbenyeska. Mkhitaryan enche bi obe free bobo koni. Enti oma brantie na ye friend Femi Lopez no. Anka omo pese omo di kan ni omo wie. Ansam pokra na se boy ni ti ase a. Omo di offer akọ Barcelona ho. Ana nipa mienu na omo represent Femi Lopez omo free Stella. Joshua Bennett. Ana Luis Alonso catch omo say. Sad way pa de e be din say betimesi. Because boy ni dia waka tro say for now deal be a baby and no reject deal no. Dia toswo Barcelona a president one Laporta enye ready so be negotiate with any team. Omo head coach Hansi Flick onye ready so be ja Brenton because number 10 position of Barcelona no akoye Femi Lopez and Dani Olmo. Enti on person be lutu emu ba akubia. Ana fans na nka so nwo Barcelona no abrante na esa nche Femi Lopez no omo da abrante na koma so nti omo nya ready so mbeja abrante ni na enche bia na Barcelona renew the contract October year etwem 2024 omo renew the contract e de call 2029 our release clause of 500 million euros ewom enti so omo interfo ni abre Femi Lopez so a enya je so omo kukrus kakese bia emma Barcelona ntimi nka da bi na interfo kro no nyi didie se omo o eska no ana nipa mienu omo represent Stella for no eye Joshua Bennett ana Luis Alonso ka kire Inter Milan fo mpanyimfo a omo say sadi we die e be din say omo betima ko one Laporta ni ma ko ka kire say Inter Milan fo epe no ba Inter for say omo die omo hwe anim say omo nkoka bibi ntre boy no because Davide Fratesi be free bobo ko nim ana Brante fense Mkhitaryan Femi Lopez ton person be replacement ba ke meeting ase no onim say Stella for ne catch Inter for say Manchester for cry the 50 million euros by Barca rejected. Enti say na ye wo ho ni nyina Manchester for the 50 million euros akọ Barca wo for Femi Lopez ama Barca rejected. Enti enim de ba kosie say Inter for the bid beko ana so mo mfa bid emba. Me call Real Madrid da. What is story no ho about eye anti-Budeme. Na nipa wo push sa deal no eye Florentino Perez. Conversation occurs between Florentino Perez and Xabi Alonso. Or the to Xabi Alonso and him say 2023-2024 Madrid La Liga or the Champions League. Ye ka key players are Nkofo bo Vini ni abo Jude ni abo Courtois. By now more player ba could be to bench ah. And so many me den say dey a ofi bench ba. Obese Sanioma de Real Madrid bobuko no. Enya branch friend say Hoselu. Sa season no na Hoselu mpokra no. Ye can Real Madrid regular players on ka but not na your third choice or third top scorer. Players on share goals kese sa season for Real Madrid no on the toso miensa or say 18 goals. Na omo kwaje Champions League ni 2 goals or free bench e be shade ma Real Madrid against Bayern no. Emma Madrid for no any day pa. Enti say no Xabi Alonso e ba be fa bobuku no. Enye match bia no betima dominate. Ye wo match bi wo a emu be ye dene. na den na ompe profile ne ball ne te se Hoselu obi a oye striker ono a ombeye starter obi owa se ball no ye den na Real Madrid for you omo cross the score box ni mo betima pemache no otutu ni sesi a ono no Florentino Perez no La Liga no wedi ekirache player and the profile ne te se Hoselu no eye anti-Budome Croatia ni striker ten no ono no hu ni se owo the same profile ete sa brante fen se Hoselu no oba Madrid phone kotu eska kese bia mo Osasuna enko more than 10 million euros and oba betina beg because on be regular starter on number 9 position e be Mbappe and the star net say Hoselu pepe na this season in Pokra no Real Madrid for struggle because assume ye den a just a Rodrygo no ye center back no a oye ten no on the begina box ni aye crosses no entirely no mon confessor player and profile net say Hoselu ye anti-Budome ba waka che Jabi Alonso say on force no se Jabi Alonso ditu mu say opesa profile ne dia ono Florentino Perez obeli di sa deal no enti eye no crest Florentino Perez a propose anti-Budome e dia che Jabi Alonso mi nyina o Jabi Alonso so obedi atum se onjintum yen twanso ni enko England Chelsea ekofa Renato Viega e di free FC Bar e de ne buy omutua 14 million euros and ekofa abrantie no Chelsea for me yet ase say ade ba ko ma ni je Renato Viega ho no ne versatility otimi bo as a center back a left back and otimi bo as a defensive midfielder bo ba ye na ohun nioma so yi and ma Chelsea for e de abrantie ni kopie mu e wo Juventus Chelsea eje 4 million euros every Juventus for sa loan no na abrantie no ekọ Juventus ne modern ba koso ani wo Juve ama Juve mpanyin for say o person mo ye deal ni permanent and o mo call Chelsea for mpanyin for say anka Renato Viega ne pese deal ni permanent because ye hu ne say abrantie ni poko ni future with Chelsea and Chelsea for say no problem samu penedia permanent deal ni ye be 50 million euros and Juventus for say can was rododo 50 no mo ntimi ntua no mo Juventus no omo si kasem wo fom omo mpokra fiat for no twe omo after say Ronaldo free on iska na ekọ ohoso Juventus ne nkoyi enti 50 no wo soro Chelsea for say omo ntiska no so kapre 1 euro kro mo nyi mfre so enti Juve ni 50 million euros a omo nja brante na chidi na onim say Juventus mpanyifo decide say Chelsea pay 50 million euros dia omo abrante bi a friend Douglas Luiz omo koto ni 50 million euros every Aston Villa and de ne buy na Douglas Luiz na omo koto ne buy no obuy nyoma nkoyi ne value ne so ate say from 50 million euros na above 40 million euros enti saa dia eni omo de Douglas Luiz omo value ni 40 million euros no omo de 10 million account no omo de akọ Chelsea already at the time na Douglas Luiz so Aston Villa no na Chelsea pendada enti say Douglas Luiz value ni 40 million euros a omo Juventus e de 10 account na akoye 50 for Renato Viega Chelsea for catch omo say omo mpe player plus cash omo pe cash nkwa enti Juventus decide say Douglas Luiz no omo discover ka ho no omo de akọ Newcastle for Sandro Tonali Chelsea where biem na omo pe Dinhausen and they say Dinhausen e call Real Madrid Chelsea e likely say Disasi and Abedia Shell on beton baako Disasi dey so obo loan with Aston Villa Bedia Shell so no Inter Milan te said ye wo kan ye no aye confirm say Inter Milan for show interest e wo Bedia Shell mu so sa two center backs ne Chelsea beton baako na story no e be to dwa so na wo si etwem say ye no kra na sanye no kra confirmation na ba say e ye no kra say Chelsea ne Ayas a defender hato e twetwe nkomo aye confirm say Chelsea ne Ayas defender hato e twetwe nkomo na adekonti ama Chelsea e player no based on omo policy omo pe young talented player the quality no wasoro our be fit Chelsea project ne pepepe na omo tutu omo ne na omo say hato no or 19 years or you very good otimibo as a left center back and a right center back na Chelsea ne Ayas for twetwe nkomo na no and Ayas for dia to Chelsea nim say hato no enyam nkwa na mu po na Liverpool mpokra so wo ho on say oko Liverpool Netherlands collection na abaho Holland for players ne ko pa omo head coach slot e Netherlands ni omo captain Van Dijk every Netherlands say Jeremy Frimpong Netherlands ni and omo midfielder Ryan Gravenberch Netherlands ni et Liverpool for so e push for her to deal no na football no ken makacho say enye nyamesem when nya dia wo betwi mo kwaye ho na Chelsea for no e de se Liverpool for no e de akere her to omo say no ya akra development ehia enti in the conversation between Chelsea and team football mix and representing her too. And I'm catching say akra within 19 years no. Somebody ne call Liverpool. Left back ono onye bimbo because Liverpool for kwa for before fraud number. Milos Kekes ever onye regular starter. Left centre back ono ehone ye Van Dijk dia. Entire na Umbra Chelsea. Se left back no obeba kukura ye ni wa onebo. Left centre back obebo. Enti Chelsea for the Liverpool for say sa akra ne call Liverpool. Milos Kekes ba onye bimbo. Left back ono so no Van Dijk wo onye bimbo. Enti Chelsea push for this deal. Mate say Chelsea bet to make 55 million euros for her to. Enti e ready deal no ba kwesi. Me de ba no sie no. Ma me nko wie wo Liverpool ne Manchester City ntokwa no. Enra ye di nkomo bebre about Milos Kekes. Say Liverpool for no ma meeting. Liverpool for present your first bid. First bid near 35 million pounds. Additional 5 million. Now koye 40. Na nkomo twetwe na nsi because Bournemouth for say is kaniswa. Na kin anopai ni awie won say what Man City din wo mpa. Say Man City for so abɔ room for Milos Kekes no. Na story ni any details awiem. The new director of football for Man City, Hugo Viana. And a friend, Bournemouth for president of football operation, Thiago Pinto. Omo nyina free Portugal. And our friend Thiago Pinto busa say na no money Liverpool for meeting, he say ne kosi ye. And also, ye meeting bibia koye ba Liverpool for sika nom de buy no. Endru de ye pe no. And a papa friend say Hugo Viana say Liverpool for ntimi ntua dem pe dia. Ye Man City for Pep Guardiola crack catch them say Ope, a specialist over the left back. On Man City so after Benjamin Mendy call you know, omunya a proper left back. And tomu you ready to pay sa cash no. By boy ne dey one Liverpool real personal terms. By Man City for so you ready to pay the bomb for nepe no. Well, and you say when the befa brand here no. So say the can you say we say Liverpool 40 years here. Now 45 million pounds no mukutia Edema Bomo because Man City are ready to pay that cash. And I'm over that boy. City the Bomo. So say 2 players are Omo Bomo fan. It's Kawomo upon it on a seminar. Oh, somebody can't Dean House and Diano. House and Diano. Somebody can't. Oh, they'll do a lot of business. They'll do. Milos Kekes, no customer woman say a year. Liverpool for na happen over 1 year. In fact, last year it was Manchester United, Eric Ten Hag na airpen. And a United for the Kokwasa sign a deal in the off. Milos Kekes na down for Pane Dominic Soboslai. Close friend. In Tinka, Anyabia Dominic is trying to convince him. The last time I told you, it's a Liverpool priority at the left back position. Because Chimikas and Robertson, they want to let them go. My loss and the almost benefit even like club time. However, the problem is that Liverpool for ticket to Munai style be keke and no one it no. And on bomb of four, they will take the deal and on Messan swap onwards aka. In common a different kakra city there. Ya pe left back the dada. Nti ano na aka ye hwehwe. Okay. Dear Tiana say. You see, I love how the teams are trying to improve. Next season, it looks like we are going to see better teams than what we are seeing. Of course, Manchester City may improve. If I watch Arsenal today, me sure Arsenal and Nema no more na. They've played second. We keep on walking them. Second again, ole. Now, Arsenal want to improve. Ken, Arsenal or Gabriel Martinelli were left to go. And I dare to ask, say, Ken, Martinelli, is he a bad player? Gabriel Martinelli, is he a bad player? 2 years in here, Arsenal will market him or a quality left winger. About the position. Last season, I will negotiate for Nico Williams, X-ray, and we jai deal, you know. They were willing to go as far as 50 million euros. Martinelli, they are still in search for a left winger. I just say, Arsenal want to improve. Liverpool away. Bisa won say, flowing vit no oba obese hin. This season, Dominic Soboslai 10 album has it been bad? And then Liverpool lepe flowing vit aba be show. Waje lake. Obeso here then, obeso improve.
Ope Milos Keke Sabesa left back or Trent Eko or Akoto Jeremy Frimpong Ebesha ho. It is a team's now trying to step up. Ken and Opana may game was a Chelsea for more day. Me say Chelsea. Debbie Chelsea ni mu I just say what per standards pa where you just say the lowest standard you're from one Champions League. Mami Kasam Cho, Joao Felix, Oba Chelsea be one of four son Faswana. Christopher Nkunku was say Chelsea giant manoko. Jadon Sancho on Drew Chelsea level not yet.
About Champions League final last year. Chelsea players no one about Champions League.
Any more for no. Dia Mariska no. Omo asesi a meti bi say si omo bo say ebia next season the coach will love to keep them. Noni Madueke, Pedro Neto, Nicholas Jackson, Tariq George, and ebia McGee. Apart from that, Sancho Derby, Joao Felix Oba Derby, Christopher Nkunku Derby, Muhalu Mudrik situation and you know. Even those players staying at Chelsea, are they good enough to compete in Champions League if Chelsea qualifies for Champions League? So we don't say Chelsea are qualified for Champions League. Yeah, they attack no kwa Nicholas Jackson, Muhalu Mudrik, Pedro Neto. What do you call Champions League? They so my point is that I understand maybe Chelsea want to wait for their fate. Some may qualify for Champions League and some won't. But Ken, I mean, yes, that say Arsenal like compare Rodrygo goes na Chelsea to ho. Chelsea compete Arsenal for Rodrygo goes. Say Arsenal, Nico Williams. Na Chelsea to was Chelsea. I am not going to compete for Nico Williams. Nico Williams, no boy is saying.
Oh, Jadon Sancho.
Oh, Jadon Sancho, he jana some ken.
Oh, for Jadon Sancho, just say Ujani Niso. Different between Nico Williams.
Baby, Nico Williams, your wingers now footballer. Who the presence or the body piano? Oh, they be Jenny a dribbler.
The Premier League coaches now more by United.
This I keep on telling people say football there are standards. So Anthony, also call Betis or Bopa. What do you call big club or on TV more or be on a level? To be told, Chelsea, it is not as if they've not given Jadon Sancho opportunity. So they've given him that opportunity. Say Chelsea standard, no. Sancho for now they come. I think Chelsea should start competing. Marketing more. Okay, maybe they just want to wait for the Champions League for them. And you know, can. But Chelsea needs to be active, especially any more dear. I was say Chelsea talk about Kumi we best if they want to compete because next season, I dare tell you, say teams now improving. Next season, it won't be easy like this. Well, I mean, to some this way. Let's say, Kylian Mbappe. Numbers are when you're a fee. A Ballon d'Or numbers. 41 goals. However, oh, say technical guys, Watch 14. You see, oh, Ken, where yes, you are not being fair to him, but Ken, me sound common. I mean, show up here. Lamine Yamal so far was 7. Lamine Yamal was 7. Pedri was 6. Rafinha was 5. Woke Kambomwa and 18 man of the match awards between 3 players.
Mbappe 14.
Mbappe was 14. Vinicius Junior with 2, Jude Bellingham 1.
La Liga,
La Liga, yeah. Oh, kasi yun na should be open search say. King.
Rafinha was 4. Lamine was 7. Pedro was saying 5 and 6.
Rafinha was 5. Pedro was 6.
Pedro was 6. Rafinha was 5.
Lamine 7.
Lamine 7. Mbappe 14.
14. I don't will be big point. The problem is that Barcelona are spreading the man of the match awards because team, Bobo, everyone is operating well. But over Madrid, what this statistic speaks to us, they say over Madrid this season, and you're killing Mbappe Nkwano will show so is serious. Team in the
Barca players combining 18.
Exactly. Enya bad 18. Now Real Madrid and Nipa Bako Fonko 14. Now Jude Bellingham ne Vinicius Junior come with the Miami and Sano. It tells you say afi eye Kylian Mbappe nko we show so is serious obebo board the Real Madrid. And yes I better because in any case some numbers way say Madrid for J leg mpa enka ye ka Ballon d'Or anka Kylian Mbappe be wuro mu bi. But the numbers na Kylian Mbappe and I keep on saying that it is a Ballon d'Or numbers. However, nobody will regard these numbers because competition na who do team in Rome no you did not do well. And Kylian Mbappe he has done well. 41 goals so far na dear. Solid numbers. They are to be okay. Barcelona for the tennis said DBI because of form a front three. Normally, obon say Barca goes I was through bebre. Na Barca die fifi. Maybe a Barca die he just giving you assist. Mekandi esi sudua say the last time a Barcelona J Champions League 2015 Luis Enrique team no. Yewe season na Messi ama Barcelona 58 goals. Neymar no ama Barcelona 39 goals. Luis Suarez 25 goals. But Essence say you cannot compete season with only 3 front players. You will need one player be free bar and bia na or complement the effort. That season Pedro gave Barcelona 11 goals. Shadie Afi Boise me fan to 2 omodi ho. Lamine Yamal 18 goals, Rafinha 34 goals, Lewandowski 40 goals. Ferran Torres now Otse Pedri in 2015 no mama 19 goals. One say in 2015 the gap between the MNS and Pedro na distance ni mu wapa o. But afi distance na ewa but enwa bebre sa. However, Ferran Torres is giving Barcelona goals. However, in Komami ni wudi ni na Deco ene Hansi Flick akwa meeting say still Barcelona here a front player. The front three or Barca or can all giving them goals. Still, they are not satisfied. I want to say Ansu Fati ne Pau Victor there. Almost standards they are still in the market searching for a forward.
Okay.
Almost per forward. Obetimi about a right winger, about a left winger, obetimi sanso about a center forward. Ne born in because in any case they say they want to be stable with Rafinha, Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal. But still, now almost all another forward at the account.
I know now. That boy, me when he say, I said, respect to him.
Hey, Rodrygo, respect. Oh, I agree. Martinelli beats me up ball. Martinelli beats me up ball. I agree. He's young. I think he's 23 years. Martinelli beats me up ball Barcelona. But I say, in Komu it is going in favor of Marcus Rashford if Obetimi convince Manchester United to take less because Barcelona phone to you for 10 million now. Man, you for open any case. What I say? Okay. It is if Rashford can convince Manchester United now, figure no way less okay for Barcelona. They will do that. And yes, sir, Nidinia out of the box because of Sika Manchester United are looking at. But me know what I say still Barcelona are searching for a centre forward.
Well, I know I Dawson. Biggie, bra na you come kakra.
Can my message here from Manchester United. If we are studying about what me sure say player be any budget, na player be a be kaipa. A coach or ball under that particular coach. Na ne career no a progress and I say name a con kind of such a player. Inti I'm sure say Barcelona this particular season. Player about what ni rent me fi Hansi Flick da. E be Rafinha. Rafinha in the sense that at a point no a player or mu jane kwa man free Barcelona team ni mo. Nico Williamson come up and moi. But eventually a new coach steps in. Coach let's step in on any Juma wire wa brand and today. Who Barcelona top 3 players are ultimately money Rafinha and Femfim. And the coach I friend say Hansi Flick. There is no way say Rafinha. Every befi and I say the Dimbe free and Numuda. You know a lot of coaches are improving players' performance. And when it gets to that particular stage, players they are highly indebted to those coaches because some of you say, "Omo na asasa near Madiamo Mokaya." Carlo Ancelotti and James Rodriguez. Anytime we see a player, and you make sure so you play and one juma, and my player and found a bad form of womb. or get it to the best of form Emma Nema Konkan and so the mano na nkobo mi di nyina be si player friend say Amad Diallo so ken akwadane kasa na akwadane say ono ne de obeto otena Manchester United no si akan because he feels say under a year coach I friend say Amorim emfa ho so oba Manchester United niema nkonkan no ono akwadane de niema konkan man and he feels say otena coach ne na ase na oye adwuma he will get to the top and become a world class player ken Amad Diallo as a player from Atalanta na akwadane modemo was from the youth team no nya promotion ekowura the senior team okowura senior team na ne modemo nya bad but getting a lot of game time na a problem Manchester United went calling looking at the quality of who akwadane mu and omokofa akwadane ne buy oba Manchester United was started with under 23 na niema ekoyie but to break through to the senior team na a problem and omodi ni loan ye okobo e was Sunderland okobaye okobo game e was Rangers and no so okobaye looking at the last one okoye was Sunderland numbers of my championship ni no and a man for benya GDA say oba Manchester United senior team ni mo a omo ye show so obetimi abo about 39 games for Sunderland and on share 14 goals e championship ni mo and a Manchester United assign kokofan buy obaye under coach e friend say Eric Ten Hag last season he wasn't that good na injury say hano this season of Chelsea very well Manchester United ball first 5 matches e Premier League ni no only player no created the most chances for Manchester United yeah who dey and at Ten Hag Chelsea so bench Brandt but when coach I felt say Amorim step into the club one who something different about the player he feels that this is a player with so much quality I bet me they won the project for Manchester United and was Chelsea so mark Akwadana Akwadana to new opportunity no one disappointed almost every game Amad Diallo boy he proved his worth at Manchester United jersey anymore at a point he was a player who play in Manchester United supporters issue because some few say Akwadana quality ne ya omo here o team nimu anytime be or you fit be as a so team bo as we speak this season you be chance one United best player obeka say you Bruno yes you true but per numbers so you Bruno free one man second best player of Manchester United MA player friend is Amad Diallo Bruno has 8 goals in the league Amad Diallo has 7 goals in the league I'm 6 assists and in the numbers no under papa friend is Amorim kosoro enyema konkan de man and for a young player like that no baba be share coach or bringing out the best in him there who be so person tena no only coach na adwuma he is going to say yes obehia coach no na adwuma because the coach has brought out the best in him as a footballer and into them man other examples Rafinha and Hansi Flick there, Carlo Ancelotti and James Rodriguez there, and I believe that this is one player under Ruben Amorim or Manchester United and found the bad performance or poor performance of the team. One player coach and improving no Manchester United players and Yaje. No one never do one that say player friend is Amad Diallo. Ken Tottenham is still looking for a coach. Now a team back what better bontin this year. A Brentford for coach friend is Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank di ba bonte no question am bi sa me ho say Thomas Frank any bad coach to be honest but you see the kind of coach at Tottenham here now I am asking this question before because Ken Thomas Frank as a coach a coacher onya obi a what prove say he's a winner when it comes to trophies but Tottenham bo ko no ba bi omo gina no if you say per players omo to per investment omo ye at least they have to get closer to winning certain trophies. Eti coach no anje Postecoglou eti bi do makwa piem in the Europa Cup final mpo they feel say domestically na money mon konkan eti ese so mu ja ne kwan ma ne ko but Thomas Frank na ye di ne ho nkomo no adwuma na wa Brentford no o asumdue wanya bre na wanya time patience ankasa and o dey build this particular team oba Brentford in 2018 be assistant coach obey assistant coach no any a man opportunity e ba be head coach Obey head coach 2021 and odo qualify by Premier League mu. We did 13th for Barca, we did 9th, we did 16th and was science we did 9th and after that 9th this particular season. At Brentford there is no form of pressure. Say Chinchina Koneko trophies because for 74 solid years. Now there is no coach what made Brentford that qualifiable Premier League. In fact, in their history, Onona had the second coach of the qualifiable Premier League. At Brentford, he looks untouchable. Even one say position will league log they don't have any problem. But Tottenham for the same as the same time I feel say it is a no because Tottenham I enjoy Champions League finals. Europa Cup finals. It's almost feel say where they have gotten to consistently they always have to be at the top. It is so nyabre emfa ma coach obeba be fa team now. Me nya sure say Thomas Frank is going to be that ideal coach for Tottenham as we speak. Unless say omotiase so we have time to build that particular team and give the performance they want. Kakebi on Manchester City. Ken Manchester City Pep Guardiola and Manchester has no excuse in it. They have to win against Bournemouth. It is because Bournemouth Ariola born home in this particular season baby Ojinano. So Ariola winning the next 2 matches in Impoa on qualify for Europe. On can who Europa Cup mo and on can who Champions League mo. It's baby or the team na bada. Their best performance when it comes to points accumulation, he has done enough for the club. Or you okay or encore relegation. That alone is enough. But Pep Guardiola ain't me any trophy beyond this season. That's a one science one qualifier and Champions League. A bigger problem. Manchester City Bobo Kono. I always say that when you qualify for the Champions League, can attractive players and only a one and a two. A chance of Bama wants to keep you key players. The kind of quality a Bournemouth for sure. Me jitum say was so. But so your Manchester City now open Champions League qualification. No matter what team says a Bournemouth more, and this is a problem at the mouth. Kevin De Bruyne, born the last game with he had a net. And the Manchester City team no should be at the party. I was so ultimately making sure say Obama supporters not that kind of smile. I bet last longer in their memories on their lips. Why you enough at the club no? But at this stage, free one no. Trophy be at least help the team qualify for the Champions League. Now Nieman Konka from Manchester City. I am sure say quality at City work. And that ambition of qualifying for the Champions League, that alone should be a motivation enough for Manchester City to obey Bournemouth. And I'm going for a straight win for Manchester City team now.
City Beshene.
Possibly a 2-1 win, yes. City be qualify.
Okay, and you biggie. Maybe Mammy call a commercial break in